Greetings, family. What's good? Let's talk. Let's gist. Let's vibe. Hope you're doing good. Today, I want to talk about heaven or hell. Are you living in heaven or are you living in hell? I know the way we've been programmed is to believe that we were all born in sin, and then because of this sin, we'll either end up in heaven or we'll end up in hell. But let me ask you a question. If we were all born in sin, why do we keep praying for forgiveness but never get forgiven for the sin we're born into? Why doesn't being born again stop sin? Apparently, even death doesn't stop sin. Because even after death, people still go and suffer according to their theology. In spirituality, whether you're in heaven or hell simply depends on your vibration, on what frequency you are on. Are you vibrating high or are you vibrating low? Are you controlling your emotions or are your emotions controlling you? Are you in a constant state of lack and scarcity, or are you in a constant state of abundance and prosperity? Contrary to what they practice in religion, prosperity is not what you need to pray for. Yes, I said it. Prosperity is not what you need to pray for. We have become a society of too many words and very few actions. Going to a temple built by a man doesn't mean you honor God. Turning your body to the temple, to a shrine of honor to your ancestors is the best decision you can make. I'll tell you why. I'll give you some pointers. First things first, it will be less exposed to poison. Because what you don't know today is a lot of foods we eat are all poisoned. They're GMOs. But because they taste delicious, we don't think, we keep eating them. And it creates a business for the pharmaceutical industry. Because if the body doesn't operate normally, you take it to where? To the doctor. And the doctor will prescribe what? Medication. Medication created where? In a laboratory. You are a natural being using artificial medications and you think it will last. Of course it won't last. That's why it's not cure. It's not called cure. It's called a treatment. Because that's how you keep them in business. By being careless about yourself. And the only reason why you are careless about yourself is because you lack knowledge of self. And this is what is missing in society today. Whether you're in heaven or hell, it's a mindset. It's a mind state. Of course, when you walk out your door, you see people suffering, living in hell, actual physical hell. But you forget that this whole realm that we are on is an illusion. It's a physical manifestation of the spirit realm. If there's no spirit, there can be no physical. So everything that exists in the physical can be corrected in the spirit. Success is not a physical thing that you have to slave for every Monday to Friday on a 9 to 5. Success is what you are given as a gift. When you use your gift, every being on this realm is born with a gift. Some of speaking, some of singing, some of sales, some in creativity, some with music, some with fashion. We all have a gift. But the society we are in today doesn't support the gifts that we have, because that gift would make us too authentic and too powerful. This is the reason why you see those who work on their gifts and are successful with it. You know them, don't you? You call them celebrities. But the celebrities, they don't operate on the proper frequency that make them have positive effect in the society. So guess what? A celebrity will be teaching you how to twerk. Because that's what she can give. That's the frequency that she is on. But if she had knowledge of self, knew who she really were, she would carry herself in a dignifying manner of a goddess. Because she is one. But does she know? No. That's what I mean. This is the reason why it's not taught to us. This is the reason why we have to search for it. And it is all hidden in ourselves. It's hidden in you. It's hidden in me. It's hidden in all of us. You have to know self. You have to master self. You know self by, first of all, developing a relationship with the ones that came before you, your ancestors. You can't know self without them because they make up you. Without them, there will be no you. Physically. And spiritually, they make up your spiritual team. So how strong will you really be spiritually if you do not have a team that knows you deeply? Because you don't spend time with yourself. You don't meditate. Where do you think yoga came from? All these things was part of our culture, but they have been stripped. We have to connect it back. Heaven or hell is a mindset. It's a frequency thing. It has to do with the amount of energy you have, the amount of energy you conserve, and the amount of energy you waste. Pointless arguments, that's a waste of energy. Believing what somebody else projects about you, that's a waste of energy, because now you cannot be your authentic self because you feel like what this person said about me is true. It has to be true, the person said it. Projections, knowing how to maneuver. I'm not saying you're going to be high vibrational all the time, but what I'm saying is that in times where it seems like you're going through a dark night of the soul, or a tower moment, or it's simply life just lifing. That means life just doing its thing. There's a lesson you have to learn from that experience. That's why the universe is putting you through it. You came here for a bunch of experiences, to learn a bunch of lessons, so you can know who you genuinely are. I'm not talking about the part of yourself you present to the world. I'm not talking about who you look like when you take a picture or when you take videos. I'm not talking about your formal education, the one you got here, the indoctrination. I'm talking about who you are on a soul level. What role you play in this cosmic evolution of consciousness. Are you a teacher? Are you a creator? Do you know how to manifest? What exactly is your gift? You need to know these things, because if you don't, you keep honoring people who claim to have all the answers for you concerning heaven and hell. And they will milk you in the process. Because why? You lack knowledge of self. So, I hope with these few words of mine, I've been able to convince and not to confuse. I'm just playing. It's not an easy journey, but it's a possible one. It's a journey that you are on just to find out who you are. And it's a very worthy one, because who else should you be trying to know before? Somebody else? No. You're your best shot. You're the best you got. So start investing your time and energy today in knowing more about yourself and where you come from, your heritage, your culture, your ancestry. I'm not saying go rekindle relationships you don't want to rekindle from the past. But what I'm saying is, spirit is always available for you if you are available to them. That's just how it works. Honor them today. Pour libation, man. Have a nice one.